Howdy, I'm Jacob and you're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Today I want to talk to you about the very good Knife Co. Wasp. Before we get too far into this channel is sponsored for the month of July by HCO Strops. He makes some really good strops for keeping your knives in tip-top shape. And if you check the description box below, you'll see how you can support this channel through my websites, my products, my affiliate links, etc. So to jump right into this, very simple handmade knife, 80 CRV2. You already saw the specs, hollow ground edge. I'm going to go through this relatively quickly. I've been carrying this a lot longer than I would normally have had to before doing an initial review, but I got a little backed up. So we've got hollow ground edge, you know, a small, easy to carry knife, very comfortable, incredibly affordable. So that's a big part of this. We'll talk about value later and bang for the buck. Up until we talk about that, we're just going to talk about the knife on its own merits without mentioning price too much. But it's really incredible what is being done over there. So your blade is nicely hollow ground. It is an absolute joy to work with. I've used this knife quite a bit over the past few months actually. It's ground very well, amazing edge geometry. It just absolutely works. No frills, no gimmicks. The handle is much the same. You're not going to see 3D contouring and jazzy features, but you're also not going to see gimmicks and things that are going to cause hot spots. It's just simple, it's comfortable, it's not oversized, it's just right to do the job well. The Kydex sheath, however, is a little bit different than the blade and the handle, where the blade and the handle are just enough to do the job, just enough to be right with no extra frills or gimmicks. You know, they're just perfect for use. The Kydex sheath is exceptional. It clicks in and out wonderfully. It rides well. It's very well made. It's all very well made, but the sheath was a little bit surprising to me because it was above and beyond. So, boom, there's our initial review. That's pretty quick, right? When we go into price and we look at value per dollar, nothing touches this. This is below what a full production version of this knife should cost, and you're getting it handmade. It is mind-blowing. But we got a whole review down really quick, right? That's why I don't like doing reviews on smaller knives quite as much, because I can't talk in length about bashing it through wood or chopping. We don't have to say as much, but this knife carries and works fantastically. It's 80 CRV2, and so now I'll go a little bit into my blabbing. This is one of two brands of what I consider to be custom production knives. That is, knives that are made to production style. They're making specific models and as many of them as they can in just a few options to try and keep costs low, but they're making them by hand, so custom production. This is one of two custom production knife companies that I believe is really going to be putting a hurting on custom makers and production companies as a whole. Now, if this was an overseas company, that would mean that I wouldn't do the video. I really am protective of American manufacturing. However, this is the kind of competition that advances the industry and encourages production and custom makers to find ways to cut their costs down, and it's a competitive market. So although I feel for my custom maker buddies who probably aren't charging enough money already, I can't not promote a brand like this where they're offering such amazing quality in America, made by hand with a fantastic steel at a price like this. The bottom line is, these knives are going to sell themselves, even if on price alone. Even if you didn't have the excellent attention to detail, the excellent fit and finish, the excellent materials, amazing feel in hand, amazing edge geometry and performance. The price itself is going to sell the knives. To get all of those all together, it is ridiculous. So again, this is the Wasp. He has a new model. It's a little bit larger. I believe it's called the Hornet. He's actually got quite a few models now. I'm going to put a link to his website below. I started off following Very Good Knife Co. because I thought it was a joke. I saw the name, I just saw the words, Very Good Knife Co. somewhere. And I was like, huh, that's funny. That's like some really dry humor. And I saw it was a brand, and I was like, that's a weird choice. And it took like me all of about 5 minutes to be like, hold up. Yes, it's dry humor, and I like it, but it's also accurate. It's like a perfect representation of the brand, Very Good Knife Co. So, personally, I hope that we can continue to see Very Good Knife Co. knives at this quality level. I think he just had to slightly raise his prices, so my price in this video will be updated. They are still incredibly affordable, and I hope, here's my concern, at these prices, I don't know how much room he has to grow. I hope he has all the room to grow in the world. I hope he's not going to grind himself into the ground and disappear. At these prices, I hope to see him at Blade Show. I hope to see him continue to put out knives and to just get this amazing quality at an amazing price, because ultimately, if he can do that, the winner will be the consumer. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm already excited about the long-term review of this knife. I don't foresee any issues because I've batoned this knife, even though it's hollow ground. I've already been using this knife, like I said, for a few months, and I just don't foresee any issues at all. Now, I am very late on reviewing this knife because I cut my hand open, which really put a stopper on my knife reviews for a little while. I was already late on this review at that time, but that occurrence has also forestalled me on a bunch of other knives. So guys, if you're waiting on reviews, I've got like 10 in the pipeline coming. Thank you for your patience. Stick around. Make sure to follow and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and here on YouTube. If you're interested in finding new knife brands, new values, and new makers, because I'm kind of good at fishing them out, right? This is my specialty. I'm going to show you the stuff that the big, mega, paid-for channels can't afford to show you because they're too busy hawking the stupid name brand crap that's way overpriced in Cabela's and Bass Pro shops. So, if you like finding these niche knife makers and amazing values, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.